Hey guys, we're here today to talk about the best mod for a MK6 GTI for under $50. Now you might be thinking, what actually is there that's considered a mod for under $50 for a GTI? Well, there's shifter bushings, there's stickers, of course, because those add 50 horsepower a sticker. I mean, who doesn't love that? There's windshield banners that can actually block some sun. So that's a bit of a mod. You can window tint, you can wrap. But if you catch my drift, there's a lot of visual stuff. But the best mod for a GTI for under 50 bucks has actual performance benefits. Can you guess what it is? It's a dog bone mount insert. Now these can range from $20 for a generic brand you can find on Amazon or eBay to upwards of $50, $60, depending on which one you go for. And that's because, like I said, you can buy generic ones for cheap, or you can go all the way up to name brand, ECS, 034, Black Forest Industries, PowerFlex. There's all these different types of materials. You've got a lot of polyurethane between 60A and 90A density. You've also got 034 making one that's aluminum. Now that one seems pretty cool. The one I've got in my car is an ECS Tuning 88A stiff dog bone mount insert. Now I was reading the description before installing it and it said smoother shifts in minutes. And I was very skeptical at first, I will admit. I would say, how could one little insert on the dog bone mount really make that much of a difference? But if you watched my butt dyno report video, you would know that it did genuinely make a huge amount of difference for such a cheap price. Now you will also know, if you've been watching the channel, that the PowerFlex upper engine mount inserts were also under $50. However, those weren't worth it. The hassle of the install was really annoying. They haven't really been that beneficial compared to the dog bone. And I mean, let's just go for a full mount anyway. One of the other benefits of a dog bone mount insert is just how much variety you have. You can stay under the $50 budget, as this video says. You could even buy very, very cheap Amazon or eBay brand ones. I mean, they'll probably do pretty much the same thing. They may not last as long, but you can also go for different densities from BFI and PowerFlex. 034 also makes an aluminum one with actually an upper insert bushing to reduce that deflection from both pucks when you have one insert in. Now I'm actually going to be switching over to those inserts from 034 with an upgraded dog bone mount, because I have actually heard with hard shifts on the stock dog bone mount, it can actually snap. And you don't want that. You do not want it to snap. So we're going to upgrade it. We're going to go that much further. But just the insert from ECS Tuning has been incredible. The noise, vibration, and harshness that it's added is actually very minimal. It's almost not even noticeable. There'll be times when I'm driving before I put the upper engine mount inserts in where I just genuinely forgot that I had anything in there. There was no added vibrations. It was genuinely incredibly smooth, and the shifts were amazing. Now for the butt dyno report, I actually test my 0 to 60 times to see if there's any performance benefit. Now it's the butt dyno report and it's really just based on what I'm feeling, but with the 0 to 60 time, you can actually see if anything's happening. And with the dog bone mount insert, I actually was able to shave off 1/10 from my 0 to 60 time. Now at this point, we are actually at factory 6.4 0 to 60 with this GTI, and a lot of that is thanks to the stiffening of this mount to keep that power in its place to go to the wheels. The reason you might want to stiffen mounts on any car is to get power to the wheels. Now, you're only going to be making more power if you put more air or fuel into the engine. This mount is only taking the 200 horsepower that this MK6 GTI makes from the factory and gets more of it to the wheels. Because with the slop and the comfort that comes from the factory in these mounts and all these other things that the manufacturers do to have a bit of a balance between comfort and performance, 200 horsepower is not making its way to the wheels. Maybe 175, maybe 170, if you're lucky. So you're not getting all of the power the engine is making down on the ground. And that's not a good thing. So every time you stiffen a mount, you lighten the flywheel, you lighten the crank pulley, anything like that to reduce parasitic loss, then you're gonna get more of that power to the ground, which will increase your 0 to 60 times. Because you can make 1,000 horsepower at the engine, but if only 200 of it gets to the ground, you've essentially just got a 200 wheel horsepower car. Doesn't matter how much you've got in the engine. I absolutely love this dog bone mount insert. And if you guys have any other suggestions for mods that are under $50 for me to do, I would love to hear it. I'm all about doing all these budget mods for all of you guys out there. And I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. You guys truly are the best. For every single person who has subscribed, it really does mean the world, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching. Please have a great day. Please subscribe, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.